This is my story, and this is how it begins.
We have the Imam's blessing.
Be strong, my son. Start the timers. Königsberg will fall. And without a port, we have nothing. The time is now.
There should be some more video footage, right?
Mr. Brochet asked me to turn off the closed-circuit security cameras.
And you did that?
Well, I have addressed this in many of my prior presentations. It does not seem to be evident to those presiding over the negotiations to what extent Germany is reliant on her coal. Why are you so curious? This therapy. Did you not get that I am actually in love with her?
What? I've never committed treason. No, Sturmbannführer.
Are you telling me that you've never sold information about a train shipment to Polish resistance?
No, Sturmbannführer. Never.
Shoot this traitor.
What? I didn't betray anyone, Sturmbannführer.
Shoot him, or I shoot you.
No!
Do it. Come on. Very good. The Geneva Convention. You sold us out, Herzog.
No!
Get back to work.
Hey, weitermachen! Los! Guck nicht so dumm! Weiter geht's!
How come you're always late, man?
Well, the bomb's not gonna go anywhere, is it?
Hey, Mike, John.
Hey, Frank. So, fill me in. What's going on?
Yeah, the guy's car seat is rigged to some kind of explosive device. The mechanism's underneath the vehicle. So when the guy stands up, boom, it blows.
Sounds like fun, huh? Hey, nice suit. Don't worry, man. We're gonna get you home for dinner in no time, all right? Well, that's not good. Red or blue, what do you think?
What?
Well, I think I'm having a blue kind of day. Ich hänge hier fest.
Wie?
Beruflich.
Mhm. Und was machen Sie so beruflich?
Investmentbanker.
Ah. Einer von den Bösen.
Ja, ich bin einer von den Bösen.
Wie böse?
Sie meinen auf einer Skala von 1 bis 10?
Naja, stimmt das, was man so liest?
Ja.
Und Sie?
Naja, also die Wall Street Jungs sind eine Klasse für sich. Ich bin so 2 Klassen drunter. Also die Wall Street Jungs sind thermonuklear. Die vernichten ganze Kontinente. Die Typen aus London können es mit einem ganzen Staat aufnehmen und ich nehme, was übrig bleibt. Bin eine Art Selbstmordattentäter.
Wieso Selbstmord?
Ich mache das Ganze schon seit 10 Jahren. Wenn ich nicht bald aufhöre, dann bringe ich mich noch selber um.
Und das nennen Sie plaudern?
Ja, Sie haben recht. Reden wir lieber über Sie. Wie ist es, ein Star zu sein?
I told him the truth. Okay? Do you even know how old he was? He was about my age.
What truth?
That you have to be at least over 50 to call yourself the poor homeless man. Now anything below that is just a lazy fuck. Too busy to get drunk. Instead of taking up the opportunities this country still has to offer. No matter where you're from or who you are. And I'm not saying that anyone can be rich, no. I'm just saying that no one has to lie in the streets begging for my fucking money.
I hadn't had one of these in now. I don't know for how long. It's delicious. You see, I worked on Blake Dolphin for many years, and I never know how to make the game addictive. But you know how I got my breakthrough? When I realized that I needed to make my players feel happiness.
Happiness, huh? Tell me about that.
Well, there are 4 chemicals in the brain that activate happiness. Dopamine is one of them, and I believe you are feeling it right now, aren't you, Mr. Beaumont? You want something from me. It gives you a thrill.
Okay, what are the others?
Well, oxytocin and serotonin and endorphins. These 4 neurochemicals are the key to Black Dolphin.
How so?
Well, playing the game releases these chemicals in the brain and makes players feel happy. And feeling happiness wants them to continue with the game.
Can I get you some water?
I'm good, thank you. Yes. But I mean, I'm not the only one to exploit these chemicals. I mean, casinos do it. The porn industry does. Fast food restaurants, they do it too.
His breath is getting short and he's starting to sweat.
You were right about my thesis, by the way. I wanted to create a truly intelligent machine, and I failed. But with Black Dolphin, I developed an algorithm that mimics cognitive function without my intervention.
There are no accomplices. Black Dolphin is automated.
Julian must be using sophisticated bots to customize the user experience by data mining the player's social media feeds.
That's right. All your other projects failed, but this one worked. You wanted to be good at something.
That is all that anyone wants, isn't it? Be good at something.
Eric.
Something's wrong.
See, I get to know certain players. I allow them to ask questions when they reach the end of the game. But the game is absolutely perfect. The only thing that could ruin it is me, as you pointed out.
Oh, Medic! Medic! Tony, come on. He's having an allergic reaction.
Mr. Bank Manager? The vault key.
Key? The vault's on a time lock.
It opens in 365 seconds and requires the key that you wear around your neck. Sorry. I'm getting very tired of being questioned. Why was that young couple here to see you today?
Excuse me?
I'm not big on repeating myself.
I applied for credit, a loan.
Ah, were they successful? What did you need?
Furniture for the nursery.
For a bed for the baby, and he said no.
No, I didn't have a choice. What's that?
Do you work?
Yes, I work.
Now, how can it be that you get to refuse this hard-working young couple the funds to look after their newborn, and somehow they think it's their fault?
We have a formula, scores.
I'd like you to reconsider, Mr. Bank Manager. Can you do that for me? Can you put aside your formulas and your scores and act like a bloody human being?
Yes, of course. They can have it. Anything they want. No, please.
No, don't shoot! Don't shoot! They're gonna blow